Hello learners and welcome back to this session where we are going to cover incorporation of a company. Incorporation of a company is a legal process of forming a company as a separate legal entity. There are 7 major steps for the incorporation of a company. Let us look at the first step, which is to determine the nature of a company, whether it will be a private company or a public company. This is necessary because the documents of the company will be prepared according to the type of the business. For instance, if it is a private company, then minimum 2 members will be preparing and signing the documents. And if it is a public company, then minimum 7 members will be preparing and signing the documents. The second step for incorporation is to reserve the name of the company by filing an application. At this stage, an application for registration of a company is filed with the registrar of the companies. A form called Spice Plus or INC 32 is filled and a fee is paid to the registrar's office to start the process. The full form of Spice Plus forms is Simplified Proforma for Incorporating Company Electronically Plus INC 32. Another form number INC 2 is submitted for a one-person company and form number INC 7 is submitted for any other company other than a one-person company. Along with these forms, various other documents are also prepared and submitted, about which I will be mentioning in the forthcoming steps. Also, one important point to remember here is that all these forms and documents are prepared and submitted to a registrar in whose jurisdiction the company will come. The jurisdiction limit of a company depends upon the geographical location where a particular company is situated. The third step for the incorporation of the company is drafting of its Memorandum of Association, MOA, and Articles of Association, AOA, and signing of these two documents. These are very important documents, and in the next video, we will study them in detail. The signing of memorandum and articles is done by the members of the company. When the members of the company sign these documents, it means they are subscribing or declaring that whatever is written in these documents is correct. While the members are signing memorandum and articles, they should add their names, addresses, and their occupation, and this should be done in the presence of a witness. In case any subscriber who is signing on the memorandum is illiterate, then he should put his thumb impression on the document. And another educated person will write his name and details of shares taken by him against his thumb impression. The fourth step is to take the consent of the members who are nominated as directors for the company. This consent should be submitted electronically to the registrar of companies. Furthermore, the details of the person who are mentioned as the first directors of the company, along with the consent to act as directors, should also be presented to the registrar while submitting the documents. The fifth step for the incorporation of a company is the submission of statutory declaration of compliances. This means the various advocates, chartered accountants, cost accountants, or company secretary who are engaged in the formation of a company shall prepare and sign a declaration stating that this new company which is being formed is getting formed within the norms of the Companies Act, and also all the rules related to formation and registration have been duly complied. These declarations will be filed through a form called as form number INC 8. In the sixth step, the members of the company will pay the required fees and the amount for the stamp duty and submit all the documents to the registrar. In the seventh step, the registrar will now scrutinize the documents and the information provided therein. The registrar then will register all the documents and the required information in the register and finally issue a certificate of incorporation to the company. Certificate of incorporation will contain the permanent account number of the company. The registrar shall also allot to the company CIN, that is Corporate Identity Number. This is a distinct identity number for a particular company. The company should also provide a declaration regarding the address of the registered office of the company. The registered office of the company will be the main office or the central office where the documents of the company will be kept and from where the company will function. According to Section 9 of the Companies Act, the effect of registration will be that from the date of incorporation specified in the Certificate of Incorporation, all the subscribers of the memorandum and all the other persons who have become the member of a company shall be regarded as a body corporate by the name which is contained in the memorandum, and the company can function as a body corporate. So this completes the incorporation of a company. Thank you for listening.